RB, Saturday afternoon, and we're out for a test ride on this Lexmoto ZSB 125 for Angelo. So this one's going out on Tuesday, final test ride, get some mileage on the bike and have a ride on one of my favourite cheapest bikes. These things are £2,069 with your on the road fees, so cheap as chips for £2 grand. Rev counter in the middle, speedometer, fuel tank, and your trip display and your mirrors all set up. There we go, that's that one and that one, we're all good to go. So 5-speed box on these, 1 down 4 up. Gorgeous little bike, disc to the front, disc to the rear, dual braking as you get on all of them, gear changes are lovely, and it's a great little bike to run around on. Braking super soft and hard, Scooby-Doo. Sounds good. Right, what's the ZSB sound like? Sounds like most 125s. Right, 40 mile an hour for the first 500 miles. As I always bang on about servicing and your riding regimes. First 500 miles, 40 to 45. Get a service, or 3 months, whatever comes sooner. 500 miles, 3 months, get your first service done, then you can open it up to 50. Second service, 3,000 miles, 6 months after the first service, then you are good to go. Now, loads of people said, how fast does the ZSB go? It's darn nippy. Now, one of our old customers, Jim, and he's all over YouTube now, he went and did his Mod 1, Mod 2, and he's on a 650 now. But he had a ZSB. He had extra lights on the front, and he had a Denali sound bomb on it. He got a Denali front headlight, and a couple of spotlights down the front. It did look good. And he used to go out and do a lot of Rosper rides with us. Now, Jim would keep up with the boys on the big bikes and toddle around at 60 to 65 mile an hour. Yes, he was gunning it, and 65 was as hard as he could get out of it, but 17,000 miles later he sold it, and I think he lost about 500 quid on it because he looked after it, and with all the extras on it he made his money back, done his Mod 1, Mod 2 and got himself a bigger bike. So 44 mile an hour is the maximum I can go. Ease back RB, ease back, you're doing 46, 1 mile over. But as always, and I've got the ride test that I did with a customer on the LXS, and I did say to her, you're on a dual carriageway, dominate the lane, make them go round you, don't sit over here because it's going to tempt them to come past your shoulder. So if you are on the lane, sit out in the middle, ride position 2, you pay as much road tax as everybody else, make the buggers go round. And that is what I always say, even on the big bikes, make them go round you. They will go round, just watch your mirrors and obviously watch out for the idiot car driver that's coming up a bit too close. You've got an option then to get over to the inside and get out the way of them. But if you are riding, ease back RB. These little ZSBs, they go quite well. So 44 is round about the average of what we're going to do. Car's coming off behind me, I'm watching him in the mirror there. He's coming off, so he's sitting behind me, which is all good. But purposes of ride testing, 40 to 45 mile an hour, and do it in little stints. Ease it back to 40, nice steady speed, and then take it up to 45. Do a little change of speed, change your revs in top gear, but get through the box as quick as you can and you will be good to go. Now, they have changed a lot of things on the ZSB Euro 5. What's actually changed? Well, they've moved where the lambda sensor plugged in because it was prone for water ingress. 9 times out of 10, ignition light or the management light comes on, it's the lambda sensor, so they've moved that. That's good. And the new version of the ZSB, we've not had an issue. We have pushed out about 10 of these so far in the last few months, and every customer loves them. It's a cheap, bare bones, basic bike. You've got horn, indicators, main beam, little pass light to the back. On the right hand controls, kill switch and start switch. That is all you've got. Nice wide mirrors, perfect view of the road behind, big chunky wide mirror. Watching that silver one behind me, he is going round, see? Make them move. and go round you. Occupy position 2. Tough. Go round. But a great little bike as a weekend commute or a daily commute or your ride to work. It's all no frills. Look at that. 8 hangers on that. That was nice. Now, what has been going on while we're doing this? What's been going on the rides with me, Uncle Bill? Well, if you didn't see last night's live stream, Friday night, Peaky was on with me. It's now the Rev and Peaky show. We had an absolute blast, me and him. We were joined by Andy GSA Tractor and also Coldutz, right from Coldutz Rideouts. Everybody's out on their bikes today. It's good weather. It's lovely sunny weather for being out on the bike, which is great. So the boys were on the live stream last night, and obviously next door neighbours were watching, which turned out to be a bit of a comedy session for Peaky. Poor old Peaksy, oh bless him. My neighbour, next door neighbour, has a thing for Peaky. She likes men with big beards, and it's a shame we didn't have Zed in there. Oh, it would have been a beard fest. Right. But all good. We are out tomorrow, which is Sunday. We are not doing Super Sausage. No. RB is going further afield. I am out for a ride out with my mate Peaky again tomorrow and a few of the crew from up north, and we are going to a place called the Long Itch Diner, which is just the other side of Coventry. It's about 45 miles away, so a nice run out on the GTR tomorrow. But we are out for a ride and a breakfast with Peaky. We're going to probably meet him about 9:45, 10 o'clock, have a bit of fun and go for a long Sunday ride out. Next week, Phil is on holiday to Devon. Bless him, he needs some time off. I'm braking on the front end. There we go, pull it down, new pads. And you can hear them new pads working. Great. Shifting all the way down to first gear, and you can do it on the fly. Watching the cars behind me. So, watch out for the video of me and Peaky on that nice long ride out. We shall be having a little bit of fun. Poor old Rhythmic is obviously bikeless at the moment, bless him, and I really feel for him. Had the ZZR on a paddock stand and it went the wrong way and the bike went over. Unfortunately, it's done the fairing panels, so that is over with my mate Mr. Darren Spears at HBB Motorcycles. So it's over there at the moment. Darren is working on it and he's putting new fairing panels on it. So hopefully see Rhythmic back out on the ZZR shortly, but we all felt for Rhythmic when he did that. It was like, oh, poor old boy. Right, shift over into this lane because we're going back on the A5, down the dual carriageway and back to the garage. Ride test done, all the miles on it, everything hunky-dory, quick shoulder check, move out. Oh look, they've put new tarmac down. My God. Milton Keynes Council have actually spent some money on tarmac. Come on, lights. We are off. So back down on the dual carriageway we go. Final bit of the ride test mileage, all done, and everything is a good one. She is all hunky-dory, 5th gear, 44 mile an hour. We're back. Now, seating on these is very comfortable. Watching that blue one behind me. Quick shoulder check once again, look twice. Oh look, it's an Audi driver. Let's scoot up the inside. Yet another bell end of the week. He had plenty of lane. He had 2 open lanes, but he decides to scoot up the inside. Only an Audi could do that. And we all know what Audi stands for. Arseholes that usually drive it. We're not going to mention what BMW stands for. And I no longer own one. I got rid of my BM. That has gone. Yes, I now am the proud owner of Mrs. B's Peugeot. So she's got a brand new car. Yes, she's got a nice new Ford Focus. Okay, way to go, RB. Treat the missus. And I've got her old car, so the BM's gone. But GTR is still mine, and There's a shocker coming for you. RB's buying a Harley. Oh my god, RB is buying a Harley. He's going to the dark side. And everyone said to me on the live stream last night, seriously, you're buying a Harley? Yes, I am. We have a street bob in at the moment. It's just short of 11 grand. And I have said to Phil, if it hasn't sold by November this year, I am having it. I am saving the money. I've got 6 grand saved up at the moment, so I've still got another 5 to sort out, but that won't take me long with the hours I'm working to obviously bang the money together and be the proud owner of Harley. And GTR will be my obviously touring bike, use all the time. The Harley will be my little bit of fun at the weekends to get out and have a little bit of a ride and go deaf. She is overtly loud. And go and watch back a couple of Super Sausages ago, I think it's about a couple of months ago, where I'm out on the Harley. That is the one that I will be having if it doesn't sell. So test mileage done, hooray, we are finished. We are going to head back to the garage, grab my obligatory afternoon cup of coffee and a quick cigarette, and crack on with a load more bike servicing. And we are going to be doing some maintenance videos next week. We should be setting the GoPro up in the garage and doing a few maintenance videos, because people have been screaming out, RB, can you do us a maintenance video? So we're going to be doing all the stuff, easy stuff, ACF50 on your bike, chain tension, and how to change your oil on the cheap. So obviously don't squint on what oil it is. All the bikey boys, they're off touring or green laning, but we should be doing a load of that next week. So ZSB running absolutely fine. She sounds lovely, as you would expect a ZSB to sound, just bland. Yeah, there's no real roar to the exhaust. It doesn't sound like a wasp in a bean can. She does sound very good. Now I need to shift lanes, so let this car past, quick shoulder check, and we are going to move to the obligatory correct lane. There's nothing better than never trusting your mirrors and getting yourself a shoulder check in, as the boys. And they're no doubt off touring. They're going to be going up towards Leighton, yeah, up the hill towards my house. We're going to be heading down here. And heading back to the garage. So, if you enjoyed the test ride, have a good one. And he's just gone in the wrong lane. Look at that, no indicator. Oh, mobile home made out of a Luton bow. Yeah, I'm not going to say who they are then. Alright, okay. Whatever you're doing though, have a good one. We will catch you at the beginning of next week with more test rides and videos coming up. A couple more bikes to ride, so be well, ride safe. And as always, from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.